What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zay back with another video, Men's Mental Talk. Um, know I sound a little nasally, been a little sick these past couple days, so just tried to get enough strength to come down here and record another video for the channel. So today, just like any other day, we're gonna talk about men's mental health, something that a lot of people don't really talk about. People may touch on the subject every once in a while, but honestly, that's definitely not enough. There's too many men out here going through these issues alone. Nobody to for them to talk to, nothing. So it's like trying to bring light to the whole situation, but it's not something that's always talked about. Either it be from a female's perspective, other men's perspective, just bringing everything to light. Either whatever situation, everybody's situation is not the same situation. There's always going to be something different. Um, my situation, for instance, you know, I went through a little, setback with a little young lady I was dealing with, and you know, I had the waterworks for a while because it put me in a bad place, and I didn't realize the feelings I had for the young lady until things were definitely coming to an end. But that all comes from being comfortable with somebody you don't really get to see, or um, bring certain things to light, so to speak. So me, what I did was once I stopped the waterworks, just started going to the bar every day. That was my coping mechanism. Just not getting belligerent drunk, but just enough to take the edge off, go home, go to sleep, wake up, put on that mask, go to work 5 days a week, and just be a happy person because I had to. You know what I mean? Not because I wanted to. Every chance I got to get off the sales floor, get away from people. Like I went to the back and either let a few tears out or just try to muscle through it or whatever. Go to the bathroom, wash my face, come back, and put that mask on. A lot of people can't do that, So um, it's not the first time it happened to me. Happened to me before, maybe about what 2017. Another case of just upping and ghosting, like, and it was crazy. Within a few hours, phone blocked, no social media. I'm like, yo, the hell happened? You know what I mean? So it's crazy. Um, and that time, like, I wasn't that close to the young lady, so I was able to get over that within like maybe a week. Not even a week, like a few days. I went back to work. She called the job, telling me to come outside get my work shirt. Like, you could have burnt that. I ain't need that at all. But I think after that point, like, I really got over the whole situation, and just like everything else that happens in life, either I'm not gonna drink anymore, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, man, I'm gonna never let that happen again. I'm never gonna give somebody the power like that to control how I feel and put me in a dark place. One of the things that I know that I went through was depression. Um, Depression comes in all shapes and sizes. You would never know unless you know the person. To be honest, and that's coming from speaking from my point of view. Like, a lot of people may know me, a lot of people may not. Sometimes when I sit back and think, I think people really don't know me. Maybe not counting your family. You know, um, as far as like friends, extended family, things like that. People that you know how people are. But like, you know, I don't really think anybody knew what I was going through and the extent of the situation. Um, like I said, going to work, I put on that happy face 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and not a single soul knew what was going through my head, what I was going through. So, other people can't hide it maybe as well as I can. But that's been something I've been going through for almost the entirety of my life. Being a little kid, getting picked on, bullied. Um, not so much in high school because at that point, like, I knew enough people. I was always the quiet one, but I knew all the cool kids. I was hanging with the cool kids. You know what I mean? So high school that was never an issue. It was little kid growing up, junior high school, preschool, pre all that. little kid stuff. You know what I mean? So, um, and I never really had nobody I could be like, yo, talk to it about. I'm a little kid. Growing up in a black community you don't really have too many people you can run to growing up in the mid '80s, '90s. Like it wasn't no running to go talk to nobody about your problems. Like they looking like, boy, if you don't grow some nuts and be a man, like that's all you got told growing up. You know what I mean? So like a lot of it comes from that, not being able to have somebody to talk to. So, it's like being picked on. Man, I'm just going home at school, go play with my toys. That's about it. Like, and just be in my corner, just go be by myself. So, that's all I've been doing. Um, so, that really had an effect on my relationships with people. I'm quiet, don't like confrontation, so it's like I'd rather avoid a situation, avoid somebody, than to deal with the conflict. And as I got older, those are the things that I try to break away from. Um, you know, so it's not something that's gonna happen overnight. But that's something I really, really definitely want to work on for going forward next year or whatever. So with depression comes a lot of things. Like I was saying before, everybody handles it different. Some people may take it to the extreme. Some people, like myself, cope other ways as far as drinking. I ain't doing no other nothing. Like I said, going to the bar every night, just cutting the eggs, go home, go to sleep. Some people may take drastic measures as far as, wanting to take their life or actually taking their life. And, if you look at the statistics for men committing suicide is 75%, males under 50. So that comes from that generation from mid 80s, 90s, early 70s, mid 70s. That's all of that where it was be a man, be a man, So now you growing up in the 2000s, they got all the tools, all the resources they need to not do anything drastic. But, some people tend to do that. Um, everybody's family is different. Everybody's different. We don't know what anybody's going through at the end of the day. That's why I always try to be as nice as I can to anybody because you never know what anybody could be going through. That little simple conversation, you telling somebody they got a nice shirt, their shoes look nice, their hair is nice, their nails is nice, could they really brighten up their day. They could have been on their way to go, off themselves. And somebody's paying attention to the little details in them, and they like maybe I do have a worth, So just being kind to people can always offset somebody's life in a major way that you probably would never even know. Yeah, suicide is a different thing that I don't think I could ever do. Me personally, um, I feel like that's like a cowardly way to go and selfish because yeah, you may be hurt, but look at the people that you're going to hurt by killing yourself. Your mother, your grandmother, your father, your kids, if you have any, your family, your friends. Like it's a way bigger impact from you getting hurt and committing suicide and you just leaving behind a lot of people where you could have just talked to somebody or had somebody to talk to, so that wouldn't have been a issue at all, and it'll save a lot of heartache and pain. All right, so I just want to get that corrected. Is 75% of deaths by suicide are men under 50. Like that's crazy. Out of 175 by suicide are men. Ridiculous. Having somebody to talk to, like, I feel is the best thing ever. Um, hopefully, going forward, years to come, we could all break that stigma of like males not having nobody to go to, or they just told to be toughen up and be a man and possibly losing relationships over showing too much emotion because females feel that that's not what we're supposed to be doing. You know, we're supposed to be protecting them, protecting the family, protecting, always the protector. But at the end of the day, who's going to protect us? As you can see, police has somebody policing them, and that's the FBI. Who's going to be our FBI at the end of the day when we have everybody's telling us to man up, be a man? You shouldn't be showing emotion like that, So it's like, who's going to protect us? You know, yeah, you could go to your mother. Yeah, you could go to your father. They have to do those things. That's their job. Where's our friends we can go to? You know, female, something happened, a breakup, they got a whole support system, a whole internet platform. Let a man get on social media talking about he got his heart broken, his girl left him. He gonna get clowned. Next thing you know, David Johnson, 26, jumped off a roof in the Bronx. Why? Or because people want to laugh, think it's a joke, because everybody cry for help is different, you know? Everybody cry for help is different. Like I said, you see me at the bar every night, you like, man, he must be going through something. Yeah, I am. Come talk to me. Don't be afraid, you know? Girls changing their hair, shaving their head. Go talk to them. See what's going on. Anything could be a cry for help, you know? That's why I always try to talk, have small conversations with people, get to know them, see what's going on with them. Anything can help somebody. You never know. So today, I just want to leave with this message. Men, whatever you're going through, it may not be the worst. We all going to get through this. Just make sure you have somebody to talk to. Let's break that stigma of not being able to talk about our feelings. Talking to somebody can definitely go a long way. Whatever people you may have that you think, I chose, a few homegirls that I had, and it was definitely a reliever talking to them because, like I said, I don't really have any, homeboys I can talk to like that. You still get clowned on about that. A lot of people don't open up about it. So I chose a few female friends that I had. I spoke to about it, and it definitely helped me out in the long run. So definitely, choose your people wisely. Just make sure you have somebody to talk to. Till next time, make sure you comment, subscribe, click that bell. Let's link up. Let's all, help each other. Each one teach one. Don't be afraid to reach out. All my contact information gonna be in the bio, just so y'all can, whenever I don't care what time it is, man. Email me. I might email you back. I'm up at all times of the night, so just make sure you have somebody to talk to. If you ain't got nobody to talk to on your side, shoot me an email. We could exchange numbers, talk. You're gonna get through it.